Do you ever wonder what will happen if you pour molten copper onto a McDonald's Big Mac? Me neither. But YouTube creator Tito Foray did, and he executed the plan on his YouTube channel for all to see. When he pours the molten copper on top of the Big Mac seems to not take any damage whatsoever. In fact, the copper slides off like a freshly waxed automobile. Viewers went nuts online asking questions and making comments about what seemed to be an invincible Big Mac. Well, according to Snopes.com, the answer lies in the Leidenfrost effect, which is a scientific phenomenon where a liquid in near contact with a mass significantly hotter than the liquid's boiling point produces an insulating vapor layer, according to engineering website Engineer's Edge. So, mystery solved. I know who I've got my money on in the next MMA fight. MMA fighter Angela Overkill Hill showed up at the weigh-in ceremony for the Invicta FC All-Pro Women's Tournament in Las Vegas, Nevada, dressed up as Dhalsim from the classic video game Street Fighter II. She even took it up a notch by mimicking Dhalsim's famous poses from the Street Fighter game, and the internet loved it. Hill went on to beat her opponent by TKO in the second round. 10 pigeons from London have been outfitted with tiny backpacks designed by Paris-based company Plume Labs that can sense nitrogen dioxide and ozone levels in the atmosphere and then tweet to the Twitter account Pigeon Air Patrol, alerting followers of pollution levels in the atmosphere. The idea comes to us from a marketing company called Digitas LBI, who won Twitter's Powered by Tweets challenge last year. The pigeons' backpacks do not tweet automatically, however. Users of the site simply tweet a location within London to the Pigeon Air Twitter account and receive an instant reply notifying them of the air pollution levels in that area, according to Michelle Starr's Crave article. You can find a live map of the pigeons' flight paths at the Pigeon Air Patrol website. Make sure you check out Crave at crave.cnet.com. You can follow Crave on Twitter at Crave. And this week's Crave giveaway is a complete set of 86 Google Android collector pins. Go to the blog and enter to win.
This is SCAMP, the Stanford Climbing and Aerial Maneuvering Platform, a robot capable of flying, perching, climbing, recovering from failure, and taking off outdoors, using only onboard sensing and computation. To perch, SCAMP flies until its tail contacts the wall. It responds by turning its rotors on at maximum. The tail acts as a pivot, forcing the robot into the correct orientation. The rotors then adhere the robot to the wall aerodynamically until the vibrations from impact are dissipated and its feet have found a good grip. The rotors can then be turned off and SCAMP can start to climb. This mechanically assisted approach to perching is effective in a wide range of outdoor situations. SCAMP climbs by alternating loads between its 2 feet. The feet attach to bumps and pits on the wall using tiny metal spikes referred to as microspines. These attach when pulled down against the foothold and release when tension is removed. If SCAMP misses a step and starts to fall, it detects the drop in vertical acceleration and turns its rotors on briefly. This returns it to the wall where it can re-engage with the surface and resume climbing. When SCAMP is ready to take off, it deploys a takeoff spine. Without this takeoff spine, SCAMP's rotors would keep the robot stuck to the climbing surface, unable to rotate without reversing thrust. Transferring load to this spine applies a mechanical moment that rotates SCAMP away from the wall and allows it to fly away.